Hey everybody, this is Mom. I hope you're having a great day. It is Wednesday, and let me turn this way. It looks like it's backwards here. It's Wednesday, so this is an edition of Farm Fresh Cards, and I hope you're having a great day. I'm still not, let me refresh my computer here. I'm going to tell you about some things, cool things that are going on with Stampin' Up right now. One thing is a wonderful sale during March where you can get 20% off our Stampin' Cut emboss machine, the mini machine. And so I guess this is showing straight, but it is a little bit narrow, the view, for some reason. Let me try turning my phone this way. Opposite. It is sideways. Okay, that. We have a wonderful special right now. It's called Savings in Bloom, and 20% off our Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, the mini one. It's normally $60, so it's on sale for $48. And then there are some wonderful bundles that are 20% off. This is the All Squared Away bundle. And we have some beautiful ones here. Art Gallery, Garden Wishes, Quiet Meadow, Welcoming Window, and with the dies. So the bundle is the stamp set and the dies. Beauty of Friendship, Hydrangea Haven, Seascape Bundle, What's Cookin' Bundle. Actually, my mom just requested this one, so hey Margaret, thanks for sharing. Celebrate Sunflowers, Pansy Patch Bundle, Sweet as a Peach Bundle, and Wildcats Bundle. So aren't they beautiful? And they're all at 20% off right now. So if you're interested in that, you can shop with me at vernastamps.com or stampinnotes.com. All right, so the other thing I wanted to tell you about is my March Sweet Notes Card Club features the Flowering Rain Boots bundle. And this is that bundle right here with the boots and the flowers and the watering can, all that wonderful springtime stuff. And these are the 4 cards. You will make 8 cards, 2 of each. And they're so cute. And then you also get $20 worth of supplies included. And it includes priority shipping. And it is $42. And the registration for this closes the 10th. If you're interested in that. You can email me at vernastamps@gmail.com, and I also will put a link in below this video in the comments if you're interested in that. So cute cards, you make 8 cards, and you will also get the envelopes for that. So let's talk about Paper Pumpkin. If you are a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, you will know what I'm talking about, but if you're not, I'm going to show you. It comes in a beautiful, bright, cheerful box like this. And this is the March one. It has the label on the side, Safari Celebration. And inside your box, you get everything to make the cards for the month. And these are this month's. I love these characters. The monkey, and there's the some kind of a deer. I can't think of the name of it, and I should know. And the elephant, and you get all the die cuts, the tags, everything you get. Well, let me show you. Here's the directions and what they look like. So you get beautiful directions here to tell you what to do, and your stamps. Some of them I don't have on here because I have them mounted ready to go. Your cardstock. This one has these little pebbly rhinestones here. this month, and you can color them. And some of these are gone because I've already used them, the animals. Oh, dimensionals are in here. And then here's all of your vellum, the little leaves. They're already made. Here's the glue dots. And I love these envelopes. So here's the cool envelopes. And then, aren't they pretty? They're beautiful. This month's ink was Stampin' Spot. These little ones are called Stampin' Spots. And this is Rich Razzleberry. So let me show you how I made this Slimline card. I already showed you the little cards for the month. What did I do with them? I put them in my pile here on my chair. But I'm going to show you how to make this alternate card. And if you are interested in this, you can order this at paperpumpkin.com. You can order it in my online store. Just search for Paper Pumpkin. It is a subscription. 1 month is $22.50. It's prepaid for 6 months is $122.50. And so you save a little bit by getting more months. 12 months is $235. So it's so much fun because everything's there. You don't have to think about what am I going to design. It's all there for you and ready to go. Okay, so here's our Slimline. I've got the monkey up here and the deer antelope. That's the name. Antelope there. It says happy birthday, let's celebrate. And there's an elephant inside there. So isn't that cute? All right, let me tell you how to make this. And also, we have these beautiful Slimline envelopes, so it will fit in this envelope. I've designed it so it'll fit right in there. Okay, Margaret, I'm glad you have that one. Thank you for sharing. Comment and share, and someone will get a little extra goodie for doing so in the mail. All right, so we're gonna start. I'm gonna bring in my paper trimmer. And if you're not familiar with our trimmer, it has this arm. And I have a piece of cardstock. I'm using the soft succulent. And I'm gonna cut it down to, I believe it's 7.5 by 8.5. Let me check my notes here. Yes, we're gonna cut it down to 7.5 by 8.5. So I'm gonna put it at 8 and yeah, I'm just double checking it. So this side is 8.5 already. So I'm not gonna cut that because that's 8.5. I'm gonna turn the 11 inch and I'm gonna put this on 7.5, which is right here. I'm sorry, my camera, I must have, when I turned my phone, I had it set it up so it would be the wide view, and I lost it somehow. Okay, so this is 7.5, and on the 7.5 inch side, we're gonna score this at 3 3/4. So scoring means it doesn't cut it, it just makes a line so it's easier to fold. All right, so this light colored blade is the scoring blade. And let's see, 7.5, and that is not right. I scored it at the wrong spot. Score at 7.5, 3 3/4 on the 7.5 inch. And 3 3/4 would be right here. And I scored it in the wrong spot. I think I scored it at 3.5. So we'll redo that in the right spot. And we'll fold it like that. And our wrong score will be on the other side. And it won't matter. All right, so the other thing I have to do is I'm going to take one of the cards And I'm going to cut that down to fit on the front. And I'm using the Fresh Freesia color. So we want to cut 1/4 inch off the end of this. So I'm going to put this at 1/4 inch here. And cut that off. Move that out of there. And we're going to cut this down to 3.5. And this will fit on the front of our card. Just like this. This will be centered nicely on the front like that. And then I'm going to take this strip that I cut off the card, and I'm going to cut it down to 3/4 inch, and I'm going to use it on the inside of the card. And I'll show you what I mean. So on the other card I did, I have put it on the inside right here. And I've already cut our basic white piece. So that also is going to be 3.5 for the inside. Okay. We can bring the trimmer out. All right, now I want a ribbon around the middle of it, and I've used the window pane ribbon on this one right here. And I think I'm gonna go with yellow, so I think I'm gonna grab my bumblebee ribbon, and I need to burnish this with my bone folder. And give that a good burnish, just like that. I think I'll bend it this way and burnish it too. And then fold it back. Okay. So I want to put some ribbon around the center of this. And I'm going to use the bumblebee ribbon. And I'm going to cut it probably about 8 inches. And I want my bow to be over on this side of the card here. So I'm going to go to this end of this ribbon, and I'm going to tie it off and just make a loop there. Like that, and I'm going to make a knot. Okay, I'm going to slide that off. You can put it around anything round, and however you want. These are going to be the tails on our semi bow. It's not really a bow, it's just tails. So however long you want your tails would determine how big of a round of an object you tie your knot around. Okay, so I want it to go across the center here. I want it to cover where that score line is right there. And I am just going to turn that over, and I'm going to use old-fashioned tape and tape that down. Right there. Margaret, I just loved that card that you posted from the Fun Fold from Mystery Stamping Monday night. I have a stamping group called Inking Joy Stampers. Anyone can be a part of that if you're interested. It's on Facebook. And the ladies that participate in mystery stamping post their cards in there. And that was just a clever card. Okay, I'm going to anchor that bow down with a glue dot. And whoops, there we go. All right, I'm bringing in my Tombow glue, and I'm gonna adhere this onto this with that, and this is Tombow glue. I've put it in this little glue bottle because it does not get plugged, the tip on this, and it was worth it to take the time to put my glue in there. I love Tombow glue. It adheres wonderfully, and I love using the glue because you can move, you have time to move things a little bit, to move your paper. All right, so we're gonna center it on here like this. Center it on our front. Now, we have some vellum pre-cut shapes in our kit, and I'm gonna grab a few of those. There's our dimensionals. We are gonna need those. So the vellum shapes, there's a circle, there's this shape, and there's a kind of a square with the corners notched out. And I think I'm gonna put the circle down here on the bottom. And I'm just gonna put glue in the center of the vellum because to hold it, that will be covered. And vellum, you have to be careful where you put your glue because it will show. So everything else that I'm going to have on here is going to be covering that. And I'm going to take my, I want this, I don't want that up there, it's too big. I'm going to take this, I'm going to cut it down. I'm bringing my trimmer back in, bring in the dark trimming blade up, and I'm going to cut it down to a rectangle. So I'm going to cut off these little flaps on the end here. Actually, I'm going to cut that a little more because I didn't get the edge even. And then I'm going to turn it like this. I love paper pumpkin because they come up with some great ideas and you don't have to think about it. It's all done. And I want to put, I'm not sure which way I want to put this yet, so we'll decide in a minute. Okay, I think I'm going to put the elephant on the bottom down here. And I'm going to bring him in, and also some leaves. Here's our leaves here. We'll do a yellow and a green. And we want a small green here, just like this. Pulls out nice and easily. And let's bring our elephant in and see how we want to put those leaves around it. It just punches out like this. All right, so the elephant will be on there like that. And let's put one here. Maybe one down right there. Let's see if I've got a maroon or a raspberry color. Yep, I do right here. We'll bring in our raspberry down. I'm just going to put some tiny dots on the back here. Okay, we'll put that going that way. We'll bring in our bumblebee leaf, and if you don't need very much of this glue. And then I'm just going to take and put a couple dots on a couple of these little round fronds on the end of that. And we'll make him stick out on the end like that. All right, so, and I think I will pop the elephant on there with some dimensionals. And dimensionals are wonderful because they give dimension to your paper project. They pop it up. We'll go just like that and take these off. Yeah, so this kit had dimensionals, the little glue dots, your ink, your die cuts, die cut animals, die cut leaves, your cards, the envelopes, and then also the die cut labels. And your instructions. Lots of goodies in there. All right, so there's Mr. Elephant. And let's say, so I'm gonna pull, I think this long one right here. And I'm gonna do Let's Celebrate for the upper one. So I'm gonna pull that out right now. And I'm going to use my large ink pad just because I want to save that little Stampin' spot. So, happy birthday. I love the font on this. And I'm going to bring in my paper piercing mat. Photopolymer stamps, they do better with a bit of a cushion. So even a magazine, if you don't have a little mat, magazine will work just fine. A couple magazines. And this says, Let's Celebrate right here. And this is Rich Razzleberry. Oops, see that? Let's grab another one. So it got on the edge here. I'm just gonna wipe that off. Sometimes it happens if you're pushing too hard on the ink pad. Okay, no more green left. So let's go with one of these and I will cut it. One of these larger ones right here. Gently, Let's Celebrate. There. I'll wipe that off. Move that out of the way. And I'm going to bring my trimmer back in. I'm going to just cut that right there. Let's celebrate. And I'm going to take my snips and I'm going to make this edge go like this edge here. All right, so I'm going to put dimensionals on the end of this strip just to hold it up because the elephant's popped up on dimensionals. If I put dimensionals in the center, it will be too high and it'll be like bowed like that. So we don't want that. I'm just going to put them on the end of it. So be on the same level as Mr. Elephant. And we'll add a little bit of Tombow glue right here. I'll take this off these. All right, and I'm gonna put that, I'd hate to cover his tail. I'm gonna put it like this, I think. Happy birthday. And I'm gonna move it over just a little so it's not hanging off the edge there. That's better. And then there is a small stamp with little like dots. And I'm just gonna stamp that right here. And maybe another one right here. We'll put one up here. Maybe one down at the bottom here. There. Okay, we got our little decorative dots on there. Let's bring in the other piece of vellum that I've die cut down. And I'm just going to put glue in the center again, like that. And we'll center it up here. Just like that. And we need a few leaves. We'll set the monkey on there to see what he's going to look like. Where we want to put the leaves. I'm going to punch that out. All right, so if we put the monkey there, actually we'll put him up on the vellum like that. So I think we want the leaves back here on him. We'll do one of these, and we need some rich raspberry and a yellow. All right, so let's put this going down this way. Just like that. Bring Mr. Monkey back in here. Maybe I'll put one up here. And I don't have any yellow. Oh, I have a green one here. Just like that. Yep, he will sit that way. I'm going to turn this a little ways, like that. And how about a little sprig of yellow right here? You just need a few dabs of glue to hold that. Actually, I think I might want it right here. And then we'll put the dimensionals on the monkey. All right. Getting the backings off those. Monkey's gonna go just like that, over that. And this says, let's celebrate. And I think we'll put this like that right there. And I'm just gonna glue it in the center. Put that down like that. Okay, so a couple more things to do here. We want to add some of those little pebbles that came with the kit, and I'm going to color them with the Stampin' Blends marker. I'm looking for them. Okay. And I am not finding them. All right, I will show you what I did on the other card, and we will skip doing that on live. So you can see here I've colored them with a Daffodil Delight marker. They look like stones. This one is the Rich Razzleberry. And on this one I left them plain. So on this I did the Razzleberry. I think I would do yellow on this one. All right, let's do the inside. So I will go back and add the colored pebbles to this. So for the inside, I have a piece of basic white cardstock, and this is 3.5 by 8.25. I'm gonna just adhere it down to the inside. Right like that. It will cover that score mark that was in the wrong spot. I'm going to take that piece of cardstock that I trimmed off the card that's on the front. I'm going to put some adhesive on that, or glue. And I'm going to put it right along this edge. Hopefully you don't do that, because now I've got glue there. But I have a glue eraser, so I will come in with that. After this dries, you have to wait until it dries and use it on that. Then I'm going to see, I don't have any contrasting color leaves left, but I will add one of these right here. Just like that, and maybe put a little bit of linen thread there to cover that. I'm going to come in with, we have the antelope left, and I'm going to add him to the center. Here he is. Okay. And one thing on this antelope is this thing here punches, when you punch him out, my laptop went off, I'm going to just him out. This punches out too. There's like a little heart shape there. And I'm just going to set, actually I might, I wonder if I can move that over. Nope, it's stuck. I might put him there anyways. I kind of like it. Then there'll be more room for more people to sign the card. Just a little bit of adhesive here. He's saying yay, and he's holding a cupcake. And I have one more leaf. We might as well add it. I might add it like right under there like that. Let's add just a tiny bit of glue here. And that'll hold that down. All right, so there's our card. And that will fit in the Slimline envelope, which is, these are in the January to June mini catalog, and they're so pretty. They have that on the inside, or you could make your own Slimline envelope. So we've got that card, and I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope it gives you another great option for your paper pumpkin. Thanks for stopping by, and I hope you have a great day. Take care.